Hey everyone, welcome to the MatMadik channel. Okay, just gonna get straight into it. Got a song with Upchurch, Adam Calhoun, Demun Jones, Country. Queued up the lyrics from Genius.com beforehand. It looks like this song is actually Adam Calhoun's. So without further ado, let's just play the song. And oh, I got a quote here. Country ain't just a state, it's a state of mind. Ah, that is all the more reason to believe this is Adam Calhoun's song. Alright, let's
Deep beneath fallen leaves, the old tin roofs and the dead swamp trees. The sound of red bones, rattling chains, rebel flags by the dozen doing a truck bed dance. That firewater drippin' in a couple glass jugs, double barrel shotgun full of them slugs. Got scars on the knuckles, come get you some. There ain't no mistaking where we all come from. We from the country.
Alright, that's pretty something. He's got an interesting look here, Mr. Upchurch, for this video. He tends to paint quite a dark picture of the country sometimes. I don't want to get knuckles. Sorry, I don't want to get scars on my knuckles at the moment. Right now, I've got enough going on, but at the same time, I'm all for these patriots, gun toting, nation defending patriots. You know what I'm saying? I really dig this. Yeah, I don't know, Redbone, rattlin chains. I don't know what those are, but still, I'm looking for something about the country. That was, according to Genius.com, that's verse 1. That's hardly a verse. It sounds like a pre-hook, unless this is a song rather than a rap. Anyway, let's keep going.
Hollars in here. If you wanna drop chains, go snatch my gear. In the country, where we all down the road. Don't start no shit on my one lane road in the country. In the country.
Upchurch does sound like he's having a good old laugh a lot of the times. I mean, especially if you check out what he's like in his non-music videos, whatever. Yeah, let's have a look at this little thing he just mentioned here. Beneath the fallen leaves, old tin roofs, and the the dead swamp trees. It's like this is Creek Squad stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta say, I was looking for something more wholesome, but I guess I'm not gonna get it. It looks like this scrap heap has got compounded cars. Maybe you may even find yourself one of those odd job situations. If you remember that from those old school James Bonds, when dead people put in these compact cars to get rid of evidence. Anyway, enough of that.
Yeah! Hillbilly deluxe, thick chicks with big butts came up.
Wait a minute. Thick chicks with big butts? Alright, I'm in. That's all I need. It's my heaven right there. I tell you right now. Thick chicks with big butts. Anyway, I gotta focus. Let's see what else he talking about.
Box 250 with the grown down.
One more time.
Hillbilly deluxe, thick chicks with big butts came up box 250 with the grown down nuts. Gun racks, big guns, roughnecks, sunburnt. Make a city boy say, Bubba, we don't want none. Damn right you don't want it, cause we come by the pack. Square body Chevys and some white boys with some tats. I got a pistol like the one from Dirty Harry, you know. No permit, but I still pack it everywhere that I go. So what?
No permit? Come on, man. In a time like now, when they're trying to crack down and infringe on your amendment rights to bear arms. You talking about permitless pistols you packing. Patriot, what are you thinking? Whatever. I guess, you know, when it comes down to being roughneck like these guys are right now, sometimes you gotta keep yourself armed in ways that the government can't track. Now alright, all jokes aside, I was just thinking, I was talking with a left-leaning person the other day about abortion, and sorry to not to throw any of you people off, but I'm quite open-minded to being pro-choice, because despite what some people think, limiting choice is never a good idea. And then you're like, well, it's not your choice, it's the baby's choice, and blah, 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 blah. I don't want to go down that road right now, just because I want to get through the rest of the song. But if you again, you try and take away this choice from people, which is their choice at the moment. I'm just gonna say that because this is where what I see as the case. If you go down that road, then they're gonna start taking matters. Desperate people will take. Whoa, sorry, people, everybody. That was weird. Desperate people will start taking matters into their own hands. I'm talking coat hangers up the vagina, killing fetuses that way. It's a sad state of affairs. I'm not gonna lie, but it's one of those necessary. I don't want to say evils, but necessary options in life. Similarly, and I'm just saying, I know it's a tough pill to swallow, people, but I'm just saying this is what happens when you are very locked into one way of looking at the world and refuse to consider alternate perspectives on things. And I'm not left. By God, I'm not left. But anyway, so yes, what did I bring up to say? That is to say, the same thing to do with these guns, as Tom MacDonald said in the Snowflake song. When he juxtaposes gun rights and abortion rights, gun rights and abortion rights. They say you gotta take the guns. People saying you take the guns away, you'll save lives of children, but the pro-choice abortion kills way more children. I take it he's a anti-abortion dude. But guns don't kill people. People kill people, and rampant gun crime is like rampant abortion. Is like rampant abortions being carried out. The issue is the rampant abortions, not the abortion process itself. There are many things. I mean, if all life is sacred, then you shouldn't shoot anybody. That's the way I see it. Now, I've had disputes with people in the comment section before about certain things, but I'm gonna stick to my guns in this one, and I think being pro-choice is the way to go. But I'm a patriot through and through, even though I'm not American. What can I say on that matter then? It's like, what should I say? Like that CNN nutcase, Cuomo. I'm black on the inside. Whatever. All I'm gonna say is I'm with the Patriots. I just gotta say that one's gotta play. Just the way this, as the salty cracker would say. This the psychological warfare people are under is pushing people to just be taken out. Nutcase terrorists called Black Lives Matter people at the moment, and Antifa. It's quite amazing how people have been so restrained as to not just go clobbering all these terrorists who have been just beating people in the streets, saying Black Lives Matter. That's a hilarious. Not hilarious in terms of what's actually happening, but it's hilarious in that you actually called Black Lives Matter, and you're wreaking such havoc in the black community. All right, sorry, I went all around the houses to say, get your permits if you can. If you can't, then, well, make some noise about that, and use the guns responsibly for the good of the country and the world. It's you patriots who can hold off a tyrannical government and tyrants just showing up from overseas trying to take over. You got to do it right. And I know your government's against you right now. You are so-called government. As we know that Mr. Biden he's not the president, for gosh sakes, But those people, I know they're trying to clamp on you, but your true rights, despite what they're trying to infringe upon. Get your permits. Anyway, forget what I'm saying. I just went on one heck of a rant there. Let's let the video play.
Watch me stop in the dust and square dance on the game. Jam at the Chattahoochee while I sip on my drink. So here's my fucking middle finger, you can give it to fame. Hollywood ain't for me, if you know what I'm saying. We from the...
Here's my thing, you can give it to fame. Hollywood ain't for me. Yo. Deep state. Hollywood, an extension of the Democrats. Yeah, man, they can take the finger. Flip them the bird, man.
The country, the hollers in hills. If you wanna drop chains, come snatch my gear. It's the country where we all down the road. Don't start no shit on my one-lane road in the country. Ooh, in the country.
Oh, Adam.
Oh, yeah! Bunch of redneck, rough face, hard looking ass. Came from the
side of the motherfucking tracks. That's no lie, Bubba, that's the way of life. Round here, got a problem that we fucking scrap.
Oh, nice juxtaposition again in front of all this scrap. And I love when rappers do that. When you got all the, it's funny, a bunch of rednecks, rough face, hard looking ass, come from the wrong side of the motherfucking tracks. That's no lie, Bubba. That's the way of life right here. Ain't got a problem that we can scrap. And just stopped it right there. When you don't have to rhyme every line. That's a nice little technique you got going there. But yeah, again, right now the country, I guess, yeah, Upchurch definitely represents the country and all its roughnecking sides. But yo,
Hillbillies on the front porch pumping our shit. Old cars in the front yard needing to be fixed. Old dog chained to a big tree in the back. Talk shit if you want, he was trained to attack. I was raised the same way by my grandfather around the way. Taught me how to use a gun, aim, bang, bang. Got that barrel smoking, leave you up and you just hoping you don't die. Don't approach him, you'll be choking from the smoking bullets fly.
that's a flow. He's got flow on him, ain't he? Got flow on him. Okay. It's all about, yeah, I gotta say, well, it's amazing, like I said, about left and right. I used to be rather apolitical, not even just apolitical, but just rather ignorant about the way a lot of stuff is going on. And I come from England, we don't have guns. We used to think, oh, guns are so bad, America is so gun heavy and blah, 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 blah. It's amazing how things turn around for me in the Trump 2020 experience. Has just really opened my eyes to how important it is for citizens to have the right to bear arms. So all this stuff right here, to the unsuspecting person, they just seem like a bunch of roughnecks who are just keen on being just uncivilized criminals or bloodthirsty people with a propensity to tote pistols. But all of this stuff is just being patriotic. It's just protecting the country, and you won't recognize it until it's in jeopardy, and you'll see what you're being plunged into without it. And that's one thing I appreciate about this whole terroristic movement called Black Lives Matter, is that it's really shocked me awake to realize, wow, these people are waiting for their chance to just try and wreck the world. And it's these patriots here toting pistols who can actually hold them off. Especially, and there's more to the journey than just having a shootout with these people, but this is the foundation one must have. Anyways, keep going.
Rather be calm, let the leaves in the fall. Watch them change colors on the front porch with my dog. Listen up real close, I'ma say this one time. Country ain't just a state, it's my state of mind. We from the country, the hollers in here. If you wanna drop chains, come snatch my gear. In the country, where we all down the road. Don't start no shit on my one-lane road in the country.
It's very interesting how the song has got me more focused on the lyrics than the flow. As far as hip hop goes, as rap goes, this isn't the kind of flow that I'd normally move to. But all right, fine. I also admit I have a bit of a killer headache right now. That's why I couldn't stop myself during that rant earlier. So let's just let the song play out.
Oh, 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 in the country. Is any rednecks in the house? They don't really want it, man, it must be a joke. We getting jiggy in the boonies, you can tell from the smoke, lighting the flame to this whole goddamn thing. Just crank it up louder, you can see what I'm saying, and keep an open mind. We got a class to teach, it ain't no Panama City, but more bikinis than the beach, enough hillbillies to invade a whole city. MSNBC said 12 million at least. And that
Okay, I should have stopped that a while ago, but like I said, I don't really care if this song gets claimed. I'm not doing it for the money anymore. I'm doing it for the people. I think I did do a Demun Jones reaction once, but I never seen him rap in the flesh. Enough hillbillies to invade our city, our whole city, a whole city. MSNBC said 12 million hillbillies. Yeah. Is any rednecks in the house? They don't really want it, man. It must be a joke. Getting jiggy with in the boonies. You can tell from the smoke. Don't know what boonies are. Sorry. Let's crank it up loud, and you can see what I'm saying. Ain't no Panama City, but more bikinis and the beach. Sounds nice, but sadly, I'm not too familiar with Demun Jones' way of talking. Part of the reason why I understand what Upchurch is saying so much is because I've gotten used to the way he raps. And all these images that you're throwing at people, of course, this is for the countrymen, right? They don't understand what you're saying straight away, but even though I can picture it, I'm kind of, I don't know, maybe it's this headache I've got going, but it's kind of not getting me going as much as Adam Calhoun so much at the moment. I'm sure if I hear the song 3 more times, it'll click in, but let's just see where this man's going with this giant mullet right here.
That's twice as many boots stomping straight on that ass. And that's twice as many trigger fingers ready to blast. I got my work clothes on, campfire cologne. We rolling deep off in this bitch, Calhoun Church. We from the country, the hollers in here. If you wanna drop chains, come snatch my